Y'all already know. Let me get this camera right. God damn it. Ah. Okay, let's see who's in here. Who is in here? Let's see. Damn. Let's see who's in here. Who is... Whoa, sorry, y'all. Okay. Daydream. Okay, hey, y'all. Hey, guys. Hey, people. Here looking thick and disrespectful. Yo. Disrespectful, it is, okay? It is that. Yes, like Yanni says, it's a compliment. It means like it's thick, it don't give a fuck. It's here on today. All right, let's see who else. Hi, guys. Yeah, she always say my hair disrespectful before doing it. Oh, you go to Yanni? Shouts to you. So you know the vibes. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay. Damn, y'all are in here. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me on today. Hopefully this camera angle works for y'all. So, hi y'all. As you see, okay, my hair is like in another place. It has never been here before, and so let us talk about it. Oh, wait, hold up. Hey, beautiful, and when we thought she couldn't get any more beautiful. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. You can't hear? You can't hear? Okay, sound check. Raise your hand if you can hear me. Raise your hands if you can hear me, okay? And give it some time. All right, I see one hand. All right, everyone can hear me. Check your volume on the YouTube screen. Like maybe it's muted or just turn it up. All right, everyone can hear me for the most part. Good, all right, good. All right, y'all, so I made it 1 month without a retwist. Matter of fact, we just gonna dive right in, okay? We just gonna dive right in. I'm channeling Left Eye today, okay? Love her, okay? One time for Halloween, I dressed up as Left Eye. I had the condom on my eye, everything. It was lit. Okay, so look. This is what I'm working with, y'all. Like, what is a scalp? I don't know. Scalp where? Maybe there's a little piece of scalp right there. A little piece right there. But for the most part, roots. Roots, okay? Now, I love how my hair looks when it's out, like this. But I can't wear it out to function in life. Like, first of all, I teach kids. They're like at my belly. So I'm always looking down and my hair comes down like this. And it's like a curtain. I gotta hold my hair out the way to talk to the children. So because of that, I always had to put it back. But the whole putting it back thing blows mine sometimes because the little baby locks at the front, they don't know what to do with themselves. And it feels awkward like having this little afro and then the locks at the bottom and then trying to push it back into a sleek kind of look. So I'm still like getting accustomed to my new growth, y'all. Can't even front. Like, it's making me realize, like, do I like my hair texture? It's making me relearn my hair texture because I haven't been dealing with it. You know, I just, as soon as it grows, I retwist it. Now that I'm not doing that, I'm really having to sit with my actual texture, my raw hair, and like vibe with it, you know? So it's been interesting. Okay, let me see what y'all in here asking me. Hold up a second. How you feel about it? That's exciting. So far, I feel good and bad. The good part is that I don't have to think about retwisting, right? Clearly. So literally, I can wash my hair and not even have to be like, oh my God, time for a retwist. Like, it's not a daunting issue anymore. So that's dope. But as far as the bad side is like trying to figure out what to do with it before I enter the world. Like, do I need to style it? What kind of style can I put it in right now? Like, it feels a little bit like more maintenance when it comes to styling, because I really had to figure out something to do with that, with it, or or it's just like this. And I know if I let y'all tell it, y'all would say this looks great, but for me, I am not used to having my roots out like this, so it's a lot to get used to. Your roots are so strong. Thank you. They are. Okay, they are very strong, so I'm grateful for that. I love your face paint, giving me Black Panther vibes. Thank you, thank you. You know, I just felt inspired and I went with it. How do you style it? Yeah, so the only styles I've done so far is in my last live, that was a style, like with the bantu knots around the front and whatever else. This, where I just tie it, right? Or I'll cover it with my lock sock, right? Throw it up in a messy bun. That is my go-to when I don't know what the hell to do. A messy bun. What else have I done? The other day I tried a pineapple. That was a little tricky. That was a little tricky, but it was cute. I'll do it again, and I'll probably do a video showing how I do it. Maybe. Yeah, that braid outs. I've only done 2 braid outs so far within the month. And I'm trying not to rely on braiding it, because that's kind of a easy cop out, because with the braid out, it like tames the root still. So even though it's not a retwist, it's still tamed. So I'm not relying on that so much. I'm still figuring out styles, y'all, clearly. Okay, let's see. The babies are going to do what they want. Yo, whatever they want, they do it. I actually did, okay. You see this one right here? As you can see, it's together with this neighbor lock. I interlocked these two because this one, it's so skinny that when the new growth comes about, it feels like it's so weak. It feels like it's about to separate. So I decided to just fuse these together, and that'll be a little double-headed dragon, as the kids say. But yeah, okay, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all, so many things to read. Okay, hold up. New level of personal growth. Yes, Ayuna, you. It is. I'm here for the baby locks who look so healthy and strong. I'm attempting to do 2 months no retwist. Good luck, Twink. I hope that works out for you, girl. Because here I am 1 month in and I'm like, woo! But actually, it's not bad, actually. It's really not bad. I'm curious to see how it looks with the added growth over the next 2 months. Like, for instance, just to be clear, this isn't all a month's growth. This is like a combination of old new growth plus this month. I'll say maybe about this much is the new growth from this month. I can see it better with one of the front ones. Like this much would be like the new growth for this month, just about. And then this is like old new growth. I hope that's visible to y'all properly. Yeah. Hold up a second. Oh, I haven't washed my hair yet either. You know what I've noticed? Like, so when I was retwisting it regularly, 2 weeks, it seemed as though I needed to wash my hair more frequently. But I'm realizing the truth is that my scalp was always exposed, and because of that, the winds and just the environmental factors would dry out my scalp faster, and so my scalp would get flaky sooner. And I'm over here thinking, oh, I need to wash the flakes out, but really it's that my scalp was getting dried easier. Now that it's in this formation, I don't deal with flakiness so much, you know. Look. Nothing. I'm not dealing with flakiness. Look, I'm like scratching. I'm not, I have flakes, I do, but it's really not, like, it's really not prominent. And it's because, like, when I oil my scalp and I do my moisture session, the new growth is like sealing it in. It's like protecting my scalp. So it's not exposed to the elements, and therefore the oils get a chance to sit on the skin instead of just dry out mad fast, you know? So that's been interesting. Like, look, and this is 1 month, no wash. I haven't washed it yet. And it smells, this is what it smells like. I've been using this vitamin E oil mixed with, so here's my little rose water spray, right? I put half vitamin E oil, like half rose water, and then a little sprinkle of aloe vera juice. And that mixed with this clearly together, I just shake it up, shake, 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 and it gets all foggy. And then I spray it on, and that, you see how it goes on white, and then I just rub it in. And that's been my moisture routine, and that alone has been what I've been doing. And my hair just smells like the oils I'm using. Doesn't smell like scalp, doesn't smell like build up, nothing. So that's been great. It's like, damn, I've been washing my hair every 2 weeks for what? For what? Why was I doing that? I was doing too much. Sometimes you gotta acknowledge when you're doing too much, okay? How often do you wet your hair? Really every time I moisturize it, which would be like maybe every couple days is when I sit down and do a full moisture session. What I've been noticing with this concoction is, yes, it like, you know, it gets in there, but my hair still feels like kind of crunchy. Here's what's interesting. So when my hair was loose natural, obviously I'm using products, right? I used to use Shea Moisture and all of that, and that always got me nice and smooth and soft and manageable. Now I'm literally just using my little spray with the oils in it. And I don't want to go back to using creams or any kind of product to condition or moisturize or soften the hair. But I feel like, do I need to add something else to what I'm doing? Because now it's actually my hair. It's not, like my hair is exposed now. So I'm like, do I need to put something here? Or should I just stick to the oils and the spray? Like, I'm literally relearning my hair, y'all. It's very interesting. Okay, let's see what else y'all got. Hold up. Your hair looks beautiful, but maybe scarves or headbands on days it feels too much. Yeah, I've been like I said, I use my lock stock, or I'll do a messy bun. Sometimes I'll do a bun and have like the ends come out like a bang, so it like kind of hides. Nobody knows what's going on. Let's see. Wait, you inspire me to turn little tufts that constantly grow away from my locks into baby locks. I love them. They're so cute. Oh, that's cute, Lorena. I like that for you. That's dope. Thank you for the compliments, guys. Y'all are so sweet. Like, gratitude. Gratitude. Just embrace your crown. It is a blessing he gave us. Bless to you, queen, from a blessed king. I tried to read that properly, but thank you. Thank you. You're right. It is a blessing. And like I said, I have this thick ass hair, and there's so many people out here who don't. And so I learned to be grateful for that. Even when it's not cooperating entirely, I still am learning to love my new growth, love my natural, raw, uninhabited hair texture as it is, you know? So that's been, but I'm not gonna front. Sometimes I be feeling like, ugh, this is too much. It's like just so much hair. It's so much hair. Like, and it touches everything, and I don't want it to be touching stuff. So I'm, look at this one. Look at you. What I have noticed though, which is interesting, look, it's just I can see how this would contribute to thicker locks over time. Like, obviously your actual hair strands and density would determine how thick your locks get and the size of your parts. But also I'm noticing with the no retwist thing, like Let me just find an example. Let me find an example to show y'all. Because I was looking at it, I was like, wait, hold up a second. Now, oh, fuck, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find the one that I was looking at that had me realizing some things. I think it was this one. This is how this lock looks after being retwisted every 2 weeks this whole time, right? Now we get to the root. We get to the root, and I have all of this. All of this is new growth, right? So that tells me that as it grows, all of this will stay like as the formation. So the lock will continue to grow into this size, you know, like it's a new hair journey at the roots. It's like a new baby lock at the root, a starter lock at the, you know what I'm saying? So when I do sit down and retwist it, I know that this part will have a whole new locking process take place, and it'll start to bud and do all of the things. Like this whole time I've just been retwisting the new growth, but I haven't been giving the new growth the time to actually lock into something. So I feel like the hair that I experience from this point forward is going to be thicker than the rest of it. This is where we're at. This is what I was doing with the regular retwists, and then moving forward, I feel like my hair is going to be thicker at the top part. So that's, you know, worth noting. This one, if I continue to leave it, it'll flatten because this was 2 locks put together, so it's like a rectangle shape, and so it's flat. I know someone asked me about that one time, like, what do you do about the flat locks? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just be doing this sometimes, but yeah, very interesting. All right, let's see what y'all in here asking me and stuff. Hold up. It's a new level of growing and loving yourself in your natural state. Maybe you can just do this no retwist every now and then just to get back in tune with yourself. That's a good point, Sayuni. Late, but you're here. Hey, Carol Maverick, girl, how you doing? What type of rose water is that? The same that goes on your face? Yeah, it's the Heritage store. Let me hold it up properly. Rose water. No glycerin, just straight up rose water. And this is the one I use in my little face mist as well. Yes, do a video on the pineapple. Okay, I will. How are you? I'm doing well, Indigenous Truth X. Thank you for asking. Hold up a sec. Do you retwist every wash day? I used to, but since I'm doing this no retwist thing, I am not. Okay. Indeed, I have changed my routine 3 months lock. Okay. I haven't had a retwist since first week of February, so I'm in with you. Okay, Robert. Haitian castor oil. Noted. You mentioned that already. And you're right though. Just be patient, keep it washed. I would just stick to the oil and spray on the new growth so that when you eventually retwist, you won't have buildup. Exactly. That's what my little back and forth has been, because I'm like, I still don't want to deal with that bullshit of the buildup. I do not. Okay, so y'all are pretty much commenting on that. Yeah, but I've been out here feeling like Michonne from The Walking Dead. That's how I've been feeling. Like, what is a retwist? We don't know. It's just, we just out here surviving, fighting for our life. That's how I feel these days. Okay? Hold on, let me see. How often do you wash? Like I said, I have not washed yet. It's been a month since my last wash. I think I'm gonna probably the end of this week, maybe. But like I said, there's nothing to wash. There's literally nothing. There's nothing to wash. Like, it's crazy. It's amazing. Thank you for the super chat. I have 3-month-old baby locks. They are unruly. My coworker said they reminds her of Patty Mayonnaise's hair. I'll take it minus the skin tone. That is funny as hell. Like, of all people to compare the locks, that's funny. I would like to share my pics of my locks with you. You know, I've been thinking about possibly doing a reaction video to you guys and your locks. I haven't like actually sat with the thought long enough, but that's on my mind. So when the time comes, I will ask you to submit photographs and I will do a video on that. I'm literally retwisting as I'm watching. Oh, Rhea, must be nice. Must be nice. Let's see. That would be dope. Yeah. Did you find a shelf stable aloe vera juice for you for your lock moisturizer? I'm tired of spraying cold water. I have not. This is the Nature's Way one, and it very explicitly told me to refrigerate after opening. I'm not gonna lie to you though, I have not. I haven't refrigerated it. I haven't. So there's that. Oh my gosh, I'm like fidgeting with my shit. Okay. When you do retwist, how long does it take? It usually takes. You guys were there with me at the retwist with me video. It takes like an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on if I'm focused or if I'm distracted. It doesn't take long. It's quick. My hairstylist advised me to retwist my locks every 2 weeks because my locks still short and it's only 3 months. What would you suggest? That's actually the first time I'm hearing a stylist tell you to retwist it more often. But since you said it's short, maybe that's why, because like I'm sure she's accounting for the thickness of your hair with the length. If it's short, like let's say, let me give you an example. Like this joint right here. This, I had to retwist this one because if I let it keep growing for too long, all of this separates and then now it's look, it's separating right now. And then it takes away from the locking process. So that makes sense to me. I feel like I would do what the hairstylist told you to do, because that's definitely what I've been doing with my babies. Because if I don't do it, child, you see how this part, what I did here is I braided the new growth so that it can start budding up and swelling in its own time. Because if I did not do that, all of that would have separated and I would be left with a strand holding it together. Yeah, I don't refrigerate mine either. Yeah, like we do not have time to be spraying cold water on our head. Okay. I don't retwist at all and my locks look good. I'm happy with them. That's dope. Shouts to you. And I've noticed I haven't had to separate them. Like since my initial wash and separation, I haven't had to go through and be like separating. They have stayed in their own little quadrant, which I did not anticipate that happening, but that's been the case. They're just staying in their own little area. I'm sure when I wash it, they'll start to merge up, but that'll just be a simple detangle situation. But yeah, look at that. Look at how bouncy. I can't front, it's cute. And when I put it up in a ponytail and I have like my new growth and then it's cute. I cannot front. It is cute. However, it does require more attention because my roots are just out here doing their own thing. So I gotta make sure that they're good, they're taken care of, Okay. How do you feel about comb retwist? I've never ever done that. I don't feel like combs have a place in the lock journey, but that's just my own personal opinion. And you see how thick my roots are. So I feel like if I were to comb this, that's me trying to, I don't know. I don't really have too much to say about that because I've never done it. I would imagine, aren't you kind of like, isn't the point to not detangle? But then again, people start their locks with comb coils. Comb coils. I don't know. I don't have a thought on that. I've never done it. Hi, I'm new to your channel and your locks are so beautiful. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you. You so sweet. Wait, what y'all talking about? A white chick with blonde hair? Oh. Yeah, exactly. Like, wait, was Patty Mayonnaise wasn't white though. I mean, she had blonde hair, but her skin was like, she was darker than Doug, which was interesting. I feel like comb would rip your hair out. It's unnecessary if you ask me. That's kind of the thought process I've had about it, but again, I've never tried it, so child, I do not know. I've noticed the same thing. I don't have much separating to do. Word. Yeah. Let me see. Only because I'm going somewhere for the retwist. Okay. I mean, you know, I hear you going. I hear you or whatever. You don't need to retwist for where you going. But whatever, you know, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Oh, speaking of doing what you gotta do. Like, I just remembered. Sayuni mentioned that I should get into steaming my my hair. Duh. I haven't gotten the steamer yet though, but I'm starting to see more and more every day that might be what I need to do. Circling back around to the not wanting to add product to this fro texture that I have going on. I'm feeling like I'm gonna need to really invest in a hair steamer and see what that does. Matter of fact, if y'all want to donate to the cause, actually, okay, you can hit my Cash App. Okay, it's Sammy the God. Matter of fact, let me put it right here. I'm gonna put it in the chat for those who want to donate to the cause. Donate to me getting a fucking steamer for my shit, y'all. Cause I do not want to have to put anything in my hair. Doop. Okay, in there. Girl, the vanity plan is you keep telling me about this damn face steamer. The thing is, I want to sit underneath the hood. I don't want to go piece by piece. I want to sit down and then I don't have Cash App. Oh, Jimmy, so sorry. Aw, Cash App. If you truly think about it, Samson only had 7 locks. He did not retwist or did anything. I mean, yeah, that's a fact. That's the original way of locking your hair is, what is a retwist? That's some new shit. So going back to the original way would be to just let it rock out and do what it does. Honestly though, I feel like I could go longer. It's only been a month, so chill. But I feel like I could, like, after this 3-month period, I'm gonna retwist and ascertain. But I feel like after this, I might try to do 4 months and then push it to 5 months. I'll think about it. I'll see how I feel. But honestly, I think that can be done. I think so. First of all, get Zelle. I do have Zelle. However, how do I, like, share that without giving y'all my business? I guess my email, right? I have Zelle though. So I got you. I'm gonna send you $5. Yes, send it. Donations. The $5 goes a long way, child, towards that steamer. Yes, that's gonna lock the moisture in. A steamer is definitely essential. Yes, I'm gonna send you some money soon just because. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Then super chat if you want, Jimmy. Yeah, you can super chat. But back to the Zelle thing. Can I just, how do I? Because I'm not trying to have to give y'all my number for you to Zelle me. How is, that's too much. That's too much. I'm not even gonna do all of that. Okay, what is your tattoo on your arm? This one is the 3 little birds, Bob Marley. I didn't shave, so That's that. And this is All Jokes No Stress from Lil Wayne, Comfortable. Go revisit that song and get into that verse. But yeah, I think it's based on your phone or email. Too personal. Exactly. I'm not trying to. Yeah, you know. That's a goal for me too. Going as long as possible without a retwist. Yeah, like where I'm from, Cash App isn't available. I'm like, Jimmy, where are you from again? Where is Jimmy from? Yeah. But yeah, y'all, I don't have too much to say. I'm not gonna stand here too long. It's just a quick update. Oh shit. Hold on a second. It should be an option in the corner of your chat bar. You explained in the super chat. Good evening. I'm enjoying the 3-month no retouch challenge along with you, but my only issue is my edges. The perimeter is so soft and it marries so easily, so I have to be very careful with it. Yeah. Oh, I got the cash app. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't been having that issue with it marrying. I've more so been having the issue with it separating, like growing away. So my babies, just a recap, I maintain the babies as much as I can. But for these joints, they are out here. They don't know what a retwist is up here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Beginning my law journey at the beginning of next month. Okay, come through. I'm from the British Virgin Islands. Oh yes. Okay, got you. But why are you yelling at us, Jimmy? Why are you yelling, Jimmy? Small island in the Caribbean. Yes, got it. What does your tattoos mean? I didn't discuss that. Anyway, the Three Little Birds is Bob Marley's song. Go listen to the song and I'll tell you what it means. And this means what it says. All jokes, no stress. So what am I stressed for? For what? All of this shit is made up. So I just choose to laugh and be light at heart and so on and so forth. Okay? Yeah, but yes, Jimmy yelling at us. Take that caps lock out of your voice, Jimmy. Jimmy! Oh, so the other day, last Monday, I did a hot oil treatment. I used this. This is the Aunt Jackie's Repair My Hair Argan Oil. Smells divine. Hey, come through. That is so funny. Shorty sent me $3.99. We love to see it. I accept all donations, okay? Whatever your heart calls you to, I receive it. Yeah, I use this for my hot oil treatment. All I did was, I didn't wash it out. I just sprayed it with my situation and then raked it through. Let me show you how it goes onto the hair. It's pretty thick, right? Right? Ooh, that felt cool. Ooh, smells so good. Yeah, just rub it through, whatever, and then I put on my shower cap. Let that thing set for like, I left it on for a minute. I left it on for like 2 hours. But yeah, and then took it off, rub, and that was it. That was it, and my hair is still out here popping. Pop-pin. Wait, put it in the camera again. I forgot to screenshot. This is it. Screenshot it. 1, 2, 3. Time's up. Okay. You leave the oil in your hair after the hot oil treatment? Yes, I do. Jimmy said he not screaming. Okay, Jimmy. Off topic of LOCs, what would you suggest for someone wanting to start a spiritual journey? I've been trying to find myself recently, but I don't know where to start. How did I start? The first thing I did was like Google really was my best friend. I literally went to Google and I was like, how do you, I don't even remember what my original question was, but it was something related to how do you, etc., etc. And then it leads the way. But one of my first intros to spirituality was Abraham Hicks. Look it up on YouTube. It's actually a woman called Esther Hicks. Her spiritual self, she calls it Abraham. Whole story behind that. But watching her videos, her little lectures where she's just talking about the law of attraction, that's where I started. Law of attraction. Then I read and watched the documentary The Secret, more about law of attraction. Then I started getting into meditating and doing yoga. I'm not saying you have to do those things, but as far as spirituality, finding solitude, like quiet and sitting and listening to yourself, that's part of receiving the truth of who you are. Journaling as well, and being honest, like being unapologetically honest. It seems simple, which it is, but you realize how much of your spirit comes through when you're telling the truth in all situations. So that means even when it's uncomfortable. What's the saying? Speak the truth even when your voice shakes. That is really like, that'll open the door to the truth of who you are and really learning, how do I really feel about things, you know? So that's where I started, and really from there it just snowballs and unravels. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I need that solitude. Yes, like I remember one of the first things I did, my dad lives in Canada and I'm here in New York. I went to visit my dad and I stayed in Canada for a month. And because of where they lived, it was like really secluded and quiet. And just being in a different scenery, away from everything and having time to just feel my own vibe, it guided me to things. Like now you're thinking of what you can do next. Now all of a sudden you want a smoothie. Now you're thinking about smoothie recipes. Now you're thinking about, oh, let me go outside and take a walk. Now you're in the sun. Now the sun is giving you messages. You know what I'm saying? Like it just keeps unfolding like that. Okay, I'm a tarot reader. Oh, come through, tarot. Not recently, but like a few months ago, I got a deck. So fucking fly, yo. It's all the way back there. I'm not gonna get it right now, but maybe one day I'll show y'all my deck. I have a whole meditation room. Sweeney, you are goals, girl. I want that. I want to have a Zen room, meditation, yoga, crystals vibes. Like, yes. Start a manifestation journal, write down things. Yeah, like, and with the manifestation journal, it's like you list all the things. You start with gratitude, right? So everything you're grateful for, you can start with just 5 things. And then after that, you put the things that you want, or more so, you affirm the things that you want. So you might say, I'm grateful for this beautiful plant. I'm grateful for my hair growing and thriving. I'm grateful to have a roof over my head, water to drink, all of that. Grateful. And then you come through and you're like, thank you. Oh, not even thank you. I want, or I am experiencing continuous abundance. I am gravitating towards my desires. I am growing as a person. I am receiving spiritual downloads. Like, you see what I'm saying? Gratitude first, then you ask what you want. Make sure the gratitude is genuine though. Feel it from your heart space. Really get deep. That's my little spiritual tip. I'm getting into spirituality, and honestly, telling your truth, most people can't deal with it. It can be very terrifying. It can be very intense, uncomfortable, and then also the way it's received will tell you a lot about the people you're around. Because if they can't receive your truth, why are they here? You start noticing certain people, now they don't fuck with you because you're telling the truth. And now you got to think, am I okay with having people in my life if they can't handle the truth of who I am? All of these are spiritual practices. It's not as complex as we make it seem, to be honest. Also, you can get a plant. Watering your plants is a spiritual practice. Law of attraction, The Secret. Yes, master yourself. Oh yes, also The Four Agreements was another one. And these are all like simple, straightforward explanations into the truth of who you are as a spirit who came and incarnated into this physical dimension. These are like simple ways to break it down. The Four Agreements, Mastery of Love, so on and so forth by Don Miguel Ruiz. Ask and It Is Given by Abraham Hicks or Esther Hicks. The Secret. I think you mentioned The Alchemist too. Yeah, The Alchemist. But as far as something you can do right now after this live, just Google Abraham Hicks and just take a listen. Also, binaural beats, solfeggio frequencies. That's just like a way to completely just shift your vibe to the thing. Because we're frequency beings. We receive and we emit. So when you're deliberately tuning to a specific frequency, you and yourself are now in alignment with that thing. You know what I'm saying? I just feel a bit overwhelmed since there's so many options. So just pick one. Pick one that calls to you, like the first thing that comes to you. Do that and stick to that. And it'll expose you to more. You don't have to do it all. There's no right way to do it. Just do what calls to you, okay? Do you believe in reality shifting? That sounds to me like law of attraction. Reality shifting. That sounds like deliberate creating. Bottom line, yes. I believe you can shift or alter your reality. It's all a series of choices that you make that lead to an outcome. Making choices from a place of deliberate intention changes the trajectory of your outcome. So absolutely. It's not as easy as just being like, I want this and now it's done. It's not that easy, but it can be done. Yes, I love Abraham Hicks. She on point. OD. It's like, as soon as I listen to a little clip from her, it's just, I automatically feel like I've elevated. I'm like, damn. Like, she just spoke to the soul in me. Okay. OD. All right. Oh, you guys are sharing different tips in here. Reading tarot for myself helped me. Yes. Reading yourself. Absolutely. I don't feel comfy telling anyone about it since I live in a really religious household. Ooh! Christian. First of all, I empathize with you. I understand because religious households have their way. And it's like, if you're not doing it that way, depending, you can get a lot of lash, or like, what's the word? Lash back? Something. Like they're not always with it. For whatever reason, if it's not religion, then it's associated with the devil. It's just weird. I can't relate. At the end of the day, you are a spiritual being. Your spirit is your life force. So don't let anyone try to shame you out of tapping into your spirit, because that's what all these religions are supposed to be doing. Spiritual work, okay? If you don't want to talk to the people around you, maybe don't talk to them just yet. Talk to yourself in your journal. Talk to Abraham Hicks on YouTube. Wait, the truth literally sets you free to be. Facts. I would say always I am or I have because you already have it. Exactly. If you wanting it and desperate for it, you will always be chasing it. Speak that you already have it. That is valid as fuck. The Untethered Soul is a good book. I haven't read that one, but that is, yes. Backlash. Thank you, child. I was like, what is the word with the lash? Shouts to y'all. My people thought I was casting spells when I burned sage and pulled cards. That was my cue to move out. Yeah, I remember my grandma. I used to live with my grandma, rest in peace. And I was burning some sage and I had put it down on the desk. And she saw it and she thought it was weed and threw it out. When I tell you, that was the day I moved out of her crib. I was like, not my good sage. I was sick. but she was very devout Christian and just didn't understand. But the thing that's funny is the Bible is literally a book of spells. Like, whew. Okay. And they like to talk about witchcraft. Psalms. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say on that for now. Talking in general is spelling. Exactly. Like, there's just this unfortunate connotation or stigma that's attached to these words, and we've been conditioned to believe that if you hear these words, that's a buzzword association for demonic shit. But literally, first of all, as above so below, yin yang, there's light and dark to everything. That's literally the balance. So there, you can't be afraid of, like, I was gonna say you can't be afraid of like the demons and all, but it's like the point I'm making is it's all inclusive. You can't talk all about the light and the hallelujahs without talking about the other side too. It's all a part of it, and it's all within you. So you may as well get accustomed, get used to your shadow, because it's with you always. Get used to your shadow. Back to Christian, Google shadow work. You get some answers there. You're absolutely right about that. The Bible talks about witchcraft being evil, which is so funny because it is literally what they talking about is the thing that they're trying to cast away from you. What do you think they talk about when they say anoint you in the blood of Christ? What is that? What does that sound like to you? Sounds quite witchy. Oh, you know, it's just fun. That's why I say all jokes, no stress. You just gotta laugh about these things because it's a joke a lot of the time. But no disrespect to, like, you know, my religious viewers out there. I'm really just pointing out some things that literally anyone can think about and realize. And you don't need to be scared to talk about what it is. It is what it is. And a bunch of blood magic. Listen, the 12 disciples aren't anything but the 12 zodiac signs. The Bible is literally astrology, sacred geometry, and alchemy, and then teach you that all those things are evil. And that's really just the unfortunate part, is the confusion. It's the mind fucking that they've done to us, like, just as a people. Really, it's to scare you away from your divinity. Because if you really know the truth of that, all of these things are within you, and therefore you have some degree of control over it. Like, you can master yourself. Mastering yourself is a spiritual practice. It's a spiritual discipline. And when you can do that, you can do a whole lot of other shit. So they have to make it seem like it's a hush hush. Don't talk about that. So it keeps you away from that side of yourself, keeps you from tapping into who you really can be, the depths of who you can really be, and your full range and potential, because you're scared to even see the fullness of who you are. That's why I call myself Sammy the God, because God is within me. I am of God. You're made in the image of likeness of God. Therefore, you are of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be afraid to claim all of who you are. Okay. Honestly, I'm a Christian, but I love your channel and I'm open to hear what you have to say. Thank you for being open-minded.